everyone. Good Monday morning to you all. This is Michelle Waynes from Performance High. And today we are going to do another round of 10 by 10 at 10. And we're doing 10 exercises in 10 minutes, a full body workout, a little bit of cardio, a little bit of upper body, a little bit of lower body, a little bit of core, maybe to give you some ideas of some things you can do in your house to stay in some kind of shape as we head into another week of our social isolation homebound experience. Hopefully you're all able to get out and at least do some outdoor stuff. The weather last week here was really nice for the most part. We had some rain, but for the most part it was pretty good. And you can get out and do some runs and some bikes and some yard work and that kind of stuff. So there are ways to stay in shape, just maybe a little different than what you are used to. I know for me personally, that is the case. I'm used to being in the gym and having to be a little creative here, which is kind of fun. So that's why the 10 by 10 at 10 got started. So let's get rolling for today. I'm gonna set my timer for a 1-minute interval. And when the timer goes off, we switch exercises. I'll give you modifications as we go. And let's get started because I am ready to do this. All right, let's go, folks. Let's get some space, spread it out a little bit, and we are going to start. I have my little cheat sheet over here. We're going to start with lateral lunge with reach. So I'm going to start my timer, and here's how we do this exercise. Timer is going, we're take a wide stance to the side. We're going to drop down into that lateral lunge. Arms are going to go overhead, and we're going to reach towards center. Come back up. Other side, reach towards center. Back up and reach. So we're kind of doing a little side stretch, a little core here, just starting to warm up the body. Get things moving from this side so you can see what this looks like from the side. Hips are going back and down as we do that reach. Back and down. Trying to keep that weight in the front, in that heel on the lunging leg. So right here into that heel base. As I fall over again, and extend, big full body motion, extend. Hello, somebody just joined. Thanks for joining. I can't see who that is, but thank you for coming in, and extend. All right, there's our first one. Next one, plank with a toe touch. So we're gonna come down into a plank, and we're gonna have our feet a little bit wide. Hands right underneath our shoulders. And then what we're gonna do is lift those hips and reach for that toe. Come back down, drop those hips all the way back down and reach. Drop those hips back down and reach. Drop in and reach. Try to keep those legs as straight as we can get them. And lift and lower those hips. That's part of the exercise. Modifications, I guess you could do this from your knees. It'd be a little bit different kind of an exercise from your knees, but it could be done. Or we could do this also with bent knees. That would be another way to do it. Not quite as aggressive then, because the motion pattern will be less. Or we can go like I was showing in the beginning to that full version. Okay. Next exercise. Come on up again. We're going into squat jumps, but this time we're going to do it with our hands behind our head. So we're going to have those hands interlaced. Drop down into that squat and hop. Down into the squat and hop. Little different because we don't have the arms to help us this time. So a little more weight sinking into that lower body. Little less ability to use the arms to help us jump. So a bunch more from the legs when we have the hands in this position. From the side, hips down and back. Down and back. Down and back. Weight really into those heels. You can make that modified more like a 45-degree jump. That would be fine, or just a squat. If you didn't want the impact, that's fine too, as long as the weight stays in the heels. Okay, all right, heart rates are up now. Now we're gonna come into a core exercise. So we're gonna sit back into a V. You can have your hands back here for support. We're gonna bring those knees in, extend up, and drop those legs down. Knees in, up, and drop those knees or legs in, up, and drop. Trying to get those legs super straight when we do that extension right there, and drop. If you want to make this harder, hands can move out of the support position into the front, or even harder yet is no hands. That takes a little bit more work to stabilize everything. So there's different ways you can do that. We can also do a single side, all different modifications. Okay, lots of ways to do that. Okay. Next exercise are good old bicycles. So all the way down, opposite knee, opposite elbow, opposite knee, opposite elbow. And we're really trying to get rotation here, so shoulder around towards that knee, not just the elbow, but the shoulder is rotating as well. And rotate, rotate. Modifications. Let's see, right here. This would be your modified version, like this. Or we can do modifications in terms of leg height. The higher the leg, the easier or less difficult it will be. Or we can obviously go way down low, make it more challenging. Whatever you like, whatever feels right. Okay. Next exercise is supine hip extension. So now we did the stomach. Now we're going to move to the back. So flat on our back, we're going to bring those arms overhead, and then we're going to lift those hips any amount and lower. And lift those hips any amount and lower. This is going to be glutes, hamstrings, low back. As we do that lift, we're going to really squeeze our glutes, so that we're not just arching the back up. And lift the hips, push those hips towards the ceiling, and lower. And lift, and lower. Really good, solid core work here. Love this exercise. This is one of my favorite exercises right here. And lift, and lower. Really good core engagement. Super good for all sports, swimming, cycling, running, downhill skiing. Just about every sport needs really good core engagement, okay? All right, next. All right, reverse plank dip. So we're gonna start in a position like so. We're gonna go into a reverse plank. So we're gonna lift those hips again as much as we can. Shoulders, we're gonna extend through those shoulders so we're not scrunched down, extend. And then we're gonna do a dip, any amount, and extend. So I'm gonna move my feet a little further forward and drop down and up. We're gonna touch those hips down and up. So it's kind of a combo exercise. There's the dip right here, and then the hip extension. And the dip to hip extension. Modified, like this. Dip to hip extension. Dip to hip extension. So here's your modified version, okay? And then like I was doing before, full version, drop down and extend. Okay, last few exercises here. Come on up, we're gonna need something to put your foot on. So we're gonna pop that back foot up onto something, and we're gonna do a single leg lunge, single leg lunge. So the biggest thing, doesn't matter on the height, you can even do this just from the ground too, that would be fine too. The height just gives you a little more weight into, excuse me, as I fall over again, into that front knee or front leg. Biggest thing with our lunges, again, is front heel. So making sure our weight is right there in that front heel. And when we drop down, I should be able to look down and yep, I can still see my toes. So my weight shouldn't be shifting this way. It's straight up and down. With the lunge work, we want to be going straight up and down. We're going to do one side here, and then we're going to switch and do the other side. And there's our switch, so change legs, and go right into that other side. And just getting good quad work. I see a couple other people joined in. Thanks for joining, whoever the other folks are that came in. Love to have you. Hope you're getting a good start to your Monday. And some good exercises here for you. Sorry, that probably interrupted the video. Sorry about that. And we're still going on our second side here. We're almost done. And we're gonna switch into our last exercise, which after this is gonna be fun. Press, good strong press. Okay, here we go, lunge jumps, guys. So lunge, pop up and switch, pop up and switch, pop up and switch, up and switch. There's our lunge jumps from the front. Again, we're thinking up and down, up and down. So we're not trying to go forward, which I am having a hard time doing that. That is not what we want. Up and down, up and down. You might have to do some balance checks on that. Modified, no impact, is your back lunge right here. There's your no impact version. And our impact version. Woo, feel the legs. These little guys hurt after all the leg work. Okay, all right. 10 exercises, 10 minutes. Who have I got? Lisa, Julie, Aaron. Thanks for watching, guys. Much appreciated. Okay, whew, that last one got me going. Hopefully that was helpful for y'all. I know I got my heart rate up for sure. Got my Monday morning going on a good track. And again, you can take any of these workouts. There's at least 8 to 9 of them now. Combine them for as long of a workout as you like. And, or mix and match your exercises. But there are a lot of different ways to move your body. A lot of different ways to get a workout even without stuff. So hopefully this gives you some ideas. And I will be back here tomorrow at 10 o'clock for another round of 10 by 10. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.